Good morning, everyone. Isn't today a lovely day with the sun shining and the birds singing? The perfect day to learn all about mixed numbers and improper fractions. You might say, well, what are those? Come along, we're going to find out together. I've got 2 whole pairs. Each pair has been cut into 2 equal pieces. 1, 2, 1, 2. These pieces are halves of the pair. That is 1 half. That is 1 half. That is 1 half. That is 1 half. The pairs have been cut in halves. How many halves make 1 whole pair? 1, 2. 2 halves make 1 whole pair. But what if I didn't just eat 2 halves? Munch, munch, munch. Munch, munch, munch. And munch, munch, munch. I've eaten 1, 2, 3 halves. And there's 1 half left over. Let's have a look. I ate a half plus another half plus another half, which means I ate 3 halves. 3 halves. That is an improper fraction because the top digit is bigger than the bottom digit. 3 is bigger than 2. So it is an improper fraction. It's still a fraction because the pairs were cut into little pieces. But I ate 3 little pieces that were halves of each pair. What is a mixed number then? Well, let's have a look. If I put these 2 halves together to make 1 pair, it means I ate 1 whole pair and 1 extra half. 1 whole pair and an extra half. And that is a mixed number. A mixed number has a full number, a whole number, and a fraction standing next to it. Both of these answers mean the same thing. 3 out of 2, or 3 halves, 1, 2, 3, or 1 and a half pairs. They both mean the same thing, they're just written in different ways. Let's try something different. We're going to have a look at some yummy, sticky, jammy bread. Here's my bread. I have got 3 slices of bread. 1, 2, and 3. And I have cut my bread into quarters. Remember, quarters is just another word for fourths. So my bread, each slice has been cut into quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 quarters. If I eat 1 whole slice of bread plus another whole slice of bread and a part of this one, Let's see what we get. I'm going to eat 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. That's 1 whole slice of bread. 1 whole slice of bread. Plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. That's another whole slice of bread. I'm going to eat 1/4 and 1/4 and 1/4, but I'm not going to eat this 1/4. That's where I got full up. That's another whole, oh, no it's not. That's another 1, 2, 3/4. It doesn't make a whole slice because I didn't eat that one. What fraction of the bread did I eat? Well, now we need to do a sum and figure it out. I ate 1/4 plus 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 1/4. What fraction of the bread did I eat? I ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quarters. Each piece of bread was cut into quarters, so I've got to eat 11 quarters. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 quarters. That's my improper fraction. What would be the mixed number? How many full slices of bread and how many extras did I eat? Well, there's 1 full slice, there's 1 full slice, and there's my extras. So I ate 1, 2 full slices of bread and 1, 2, 3 extras. 1, 2 full slices of bread and 3/4 extra. 3/4 extra. Okay, let's try something else. Get rid of all my sticky bread. I'll have to clean my sticky jammy fingers. All of this maths with food brain makes me hungry. Nearly time for some morning tea, I think. All right, let's have a look. We're going to have a special treat. We're going to use freckles. And I'm going to put the freckles into some bags. Let's start here. Let's have one bag of freckles. Two bags of freckles. Wonder how many bags we'll be able to fill. 3 bags of freckles. 4 bags of freckles. Let's see. We might need some more. I'm going to put 3 in each bag. These are for children to take home after a party. A bag with 3 freckles in each bag. Okay, there we go. 4 bags of freckles. Those 4 bags of freckles are like 4 groups of freckles. So, what would the fractions be worked out as? If there's 3 things in each bag, the fractions would be worked out as thirds. In other words, the denominator is going to be 3. Now, it should be that every child takes home a bag of treats. But I was a bit naughty and I snuck in and I didn't just eat my own bag of freckles. I ate other children's as well. So let's see how many I ate. there is 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 from my 1 whole bag of freckles. Then I ate someone else's bag of freckles. That was someone else's whole bag of freckles. Then I ate someone else's whole bag of freckles. And just before I was caught, I ate 1 freckle from this bag. It's not a whole bag. It's not a whole bag. I've only eaten 1 from that bag. What fraction of the freckles did I eat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 thirds. 10 thirds. I ate 10 thirds of the freckles. That is the improper fraction. In other words, the top digit is bigger than the bottom digit. It's more than just 1 bag of freckles. Each bag was divided into 3. 3 things in each bag. That's what the denominator is telling us. What would be the mixed number? The mixed number. In other words, how many full bags of freckles did I eat and how many extras? Well, I ate 1 full bag, 2 full bags, 3 full bags, and 1 extra third. 3 full bags and 1 extra third. That was a bit cheeky of me, wasn't it? And not very fair, stealing the other children's freckles. I hope you don't do that at parties. I'm sure you don't. Good thing it's just make-believe, isn't it? All right, last one. This one we're not going to use food. We're going to think about something different. We're going to think about the flowers in the garden. So, let's make a nice little garden of flowers. Okay. In this field, there are 2 flowers. In this field, there are 2 flowers. And in this field, there are 2 flowers. Along came a little girl with her basket one day, and she decided to pick some flowers for her table. So, this flower is 1 out of 2 in that field, and this flower is 1 out of 2 in that field. This flower is 1 out of 2 in that field, and 1 out of 2 in that field. This flower is 1 out of 2 in that field, and 1 out of 2 in that field. So she came along and she decided she would pick 1 out of 2 plus 1 out of 2. Then she went along to the next field and picked 1 out of 2 plus 1 out of 2. Then she looked in the next field and picked 1 out of 2. She didn't need the extra one. She didn't need this one. She had enough for her vase at home. What fraction of the flowers did she pick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because remember, that's the one she didn't pick. She picked 5 out of 2 in every field. 5 out of 2 in every field. That's the improper fraction. What is the mixed number? Well, there's 1 whole field, 2 flowers, 1 whole field. There's another whole field, 2 flowers. And that's what she got from the last field. She got 1, 2, and a half. 2.5 fields of flowers. Okay. It can be really tricky. Take some time to practice. Maybe I'll go and pick some flowers today. Bye.